I certainly hope nothing stupid happens here. This is Family, Chapter 28. Woohoo! Kate stood on the balcony of the Crystal Palace, pouring magical energy to the stricken dome. She had ordered her guards to leave, for their own safety. They had refused. She had begged Fluttershy and Rarity to do the same, again, for their own safety. They had refused. Rarity brought out her bow and arrow. Fluttershy quickly ran down to help out the medics, because that's what Fluttershy does. She's a medical type pony. They both got ready to help to protect Cadence. Cadence smiled at the heroism and the bravery. What? Were you really expecting me to read the rest of this crap? Were you really expecting me to read the... Oh, she had been so afraid. Bullshit? Hell no! I'm not having this! No! Kansas is not going to be afraid like some sort of damsel in distress. Oh, because unlike Reality Check, I respect women. I also have women as badasses. So guess what? Kansas is not afraid. She has faith in her husband. She has shields. She is an utter total awesome girl. Rarity has her sword out. We're doing this. Let's rumble! Oh, and there's a barely some sort of disparity moment. But you know what? As much as I love Sparity, I hate it when it's at Rarity's expense. You know why I hate it at Rarity's expense? Because it turns Rarity from an independent woman into an item, into a thing to be won, into a prize. It does not let her have autonomy. No, it turns her into a freaking toy. Well, Spike, this is certainly one of your dumber ideas, Spike muttered to himself. It was a fair assessment. At the moment, Spike was clinging by his toe claws on a narrow ledge a few hundred feet off the ground, on the outside of the Crystal Palace. Don't know why, when he could have walked the easier way. He had been forced to evade the guards trying to escort him to safety by climbing out the window and ledge walking. Now he was clinging to one of the enormous legs upon which the Crystal Empire stood, looking down, way, way down to the roof of the nearest building below. Forefront of his mind was the question of how to traverse the distance between his current windy perch to the rooftop below. God, Spike, you are an idiot, aren't you? We should warn you. This thing might start getting descending into Spike bashing in a few minutes. You have been warned. This was complicated by the fact that his hindbrain was busy to determine if he could clutch the wall of a building with nothing but his butt muscles. Okay, you got this, Spike, he breathed. It's a nice, gradual slope down here. Nothing's a little ledge below, about halfway. You slide down, lots of that slopey outy part. It's a 15-foot jump. From there to that rooftop, that cold parkour does stuff all the time, right? No problem. But Spike, 1. You're a clumsy oaf. 2. You slip. 3. Why am I even paying attention to you? You're not a main character! Spike looked down again. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Here we go. He stepped off the sledge and slid down the wall. Reality, thankfully, did not ensue. In spite of all resistance, he did not fall away from the steep, angled slope and spot himself on the ground far below. Instead, with a screech of spiky scales against the quartz walls, he scattered down the slope of the lake, caromed off the tiny ridge he spun, sailed in a screaming, arm-waving ballistic arc to the roof he picked out. There was a loud whamp as he belly fought to the landing site. Oh! He grunted faintly. Shiny knew the precise moment was over. Because they didn't bring in any weapons, any dragon slaying tools, and apparently they were letting themselves get assaulted and beaten by Garble. Look, martial art fruit user, I just want to get through this thick and pick up my paycheck. Okay, Shiny. The wall of the dome was less than a block behind him. He saw two flyers swing around and slip down side by side for a strafing run. The gust of flame over the rooftops, down the street, extending even more stalwart ponies fleeing. Shiny's own shield sputtered out, and he and Roxanne had to dive down a side alley to get to beef in another unicorn's bubble. The badly scorched unicorn barely held it up for long enough before passing out from the strain. This was it. Make it real. The retreat had been pressed right up to the wall. It was now little more than a rout. Shiny hunkered down in a makeshift foxhole, frankly trying to think of something. He could see Cadence, still standing on the balcony, horn blazing, wings flared, flanked on either side by the bearers who looked ready to faint from excitement. The flying dragons began circling over the dome. Garble and other stooges lumbered up to the force field. Garble smirked and cracked his knuckles. Bring it down, he said, fist and tail slamming the dome. Once, twice, thrice. Twilight yelped as the second heart suddenly blazed and spat out sparks. The ponies gathered around like batwords. What happened? King Bean asked. I don't know, Twilight confessed. The hearts are connected as dubious demise. I reinforced it and opened up to try to communicate with Cadence, but there's a massive surge just as I did. Something briefly overrode the crystal heart's defenses. Please tell me it's a Dracolich and not effing Garble! I'm on a balcony. Cadence tried to reinforce the dome one last time. Because, against Sombra, no problem, but a dragon? Oh no. Oh, well, it's me. I am frail and fragile. Help me. Yep, folks, that's right. Cadence has turned into a DID. We apologize. I mean, I know that there are some of you who like her. I know that some of you actually care about her, but under reality check, Cadence is now officially a DID and worthless. Her head stepped back, eyes wide, as he slumped to the floor unconscious. Why? Get her out of here, Verity said. She then proceeded to notch her arrow, looking straight into Garble's eyes. Garble steps back in utter terror. This is not in the script. Oh, I know, darling. But, you see, we've had enough of this script. We're about to do our own. So you've got about 5 minutes before I fire an arrow into you. Ha! What makes you think that arrow's going to... What? Stop! Garble looks down as his blood trickles down his arm. What the arrow is that? Dragon Slayer. What? Oh, they have a whole ton of those down in the armory. Seems like someone was afraid of dragons. A ton of dragon slaying arrows? 2! Duh! Stop it! What? You're expecting us girls to back down? To run in terror? To be afraid? I, sir, am a lady, a noble woman, a knight, and we do not back down. We make others stand down before them and kiss our toes. Now, are you going to back down, or am I going to make you? Well, I got one thing to say to that. And then 5 seconds later, Garble was busy kissing Verity's hoof and begging for forgiveness. Honestly, dear, I only fired 3 shots at you. You be a dragon. I'm not a very good dragon. Start reality check. Now look what you did. You made Garble cry. I hope you're happy. Hey, over here. Can we do my plot now? Fine, Spike. Let the baby have his plot. Spike shouted, waving his stubby little arms. He spit out another gat of flame, trying to draw Garble's attention, whatever. The enormous red dragon turned and looked down out of surprise. Worst plan ever, Spike told himself. He kept waving anyway. Hi! Hi! Look, I'm badly hurt over here. Do you mind? Garble cried. No. I'm going to have my moment. All right. Mike is taking this away from me. I haven't had a single awesome moment in any of Legend Bringer's Fix. Right now, this one time, I want to have my moment. This is probably the coolest thing we're going to do on this show. So please, let me have this, guys. Fine, fine, fine. Nick shrugs. Fine, you can have your moment. Thank you. Somebody yell up Garble. You, Garble Boom. So there you are. Yeah, here I am. I give up. I said, Spike, you don't have to cry. I'm just finally happy you're letting me have this moment. Look, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt anybody, Spike shouted. You kidding? No! Spike dropped to his knees. You want me to beg? Uh, wait. This is my moment? Yes, Mike, this is your moment. Keep reading the lines perfectly. You got your moment. You want me to beg? I'm begging. You want me to kiss your feet? I'll climb down there and kiss them right now. I'll do anything you say. You can just leave my pony friends alone. Heck, I'll do whatever you want. I'll be your sex slave. They designed the script. I know, but right now, you're not getting off lightly in this story. Garble stared at him for a long second. Spike held his breath. Then his overgrown belly burned. No deal, Runt. He lets out his tail. His enormous tail sheared through the lower floors of the building Spike was standing on, all the way through. With a muted rumble, it collapsed, crumbling in on itself in a cloud of glittering dust. Ha! The tiny dragon disappeared. No, Spike! Oh, wait, Spike is fine. Oh, come on, Rarity! I'm sorry, dear, but you are. Gobble turned back to the castle and saw a familiar white unicorn standing on the balcony. Well, look who's here. Oh, no. No, Spike wants this moment. Continue reading this dialogue. Another of them uppity little pony Runt's friends. He reached for her, enormous vent rising out. Rarity smirked. Leaping on top of Garble's arm, she ran alongside it, bringing out her sword, then slicing Garble's arm. Ah! Oh, come on! Leave me alone! Oh no, I'm enjoying this. Rarity then backflipped and kicked her in the neck, sending her crashing down on the ground below. Garble struggled to get up. He was looking nervous as he looked towards me. Come on, man! Have a heart! I'm sorry, but my niceness has run out, Garble. You're gonna suffer! Oh god, no. Oh god, yes. Tell me, do you pray to Tiamat or Bahamut? Bahamut! Oh, you naughty red dragon. Continue to see Rarity. Nope, and if I do. Rarity continued to twirl her sword around her in a semicircle as Garble got up, trying to get away. But Garble found the inner strength that he needed. No, I didn't! Yes, he did. Stood tall against Rarity. Rarity dodged, bobbed, and weaved between the fireballs. And when he looked like he was about to produce a silent flamethrower attack, she ripped out one of the gems. After all, she does have mastery over gems, so why not? I used it to form a shield, blocking the flames. Then she spun her blade around, ran along Garble's back, and sliced one of his wings off. Oh, come on! Garble looked up, shook his head, and growled. Rarity could only glare back at him. For though she was not a dragon lord, she was still a capable fighter, being trained by her uncle. Garble let out a roar. Hey! I said a roar. I got my wing cut off. I got several slices, and a pony's looking ready to kick my ass. I'm not going to roar. You roar. All right, Blue Bolt, you. Now, Garble, I have to ask, was that your roar before Rarity kicked your butt or after? I always roared like this. You're pathetic. So in the story, Rarity is throwing a cloud of needles, pins, semi-cutters, knitting needle scissors, and sheer shot of peppering his hand, burrowing under his skills, and digging his way as quick of his claws. Why didn't Rarity just use her gems? I mean, why? Why not just have Rarity use the gems that were around her? She has magic over gems. She has the ability to control gems. She's in an area full of gems. She can locate gems and manipulate gems. This this should be a no-brainer. No, I'm not gonna read this bullshit about grabbing a terrified Rarity screaming in his fist. No, we ain't doing it. But because Spike wants his little bitty moment, here it is. Spike wasn't buried. Not entirely. He'd been on top of the building, so he wasn't entombed, sadly. He was battered and bruised, bleeding in several spots. It felt like he had been beaten with a steel rebar in his ribs. But he was alive, at least. Why does it feel like every time a Spick wants to fight to be awesome, they have to make the other girls look weak in comparison? Actually, now that I think about it, this is a problem with the show, too. Every time any of them wants Spike to be awesome, they gotta demean the girls in order to do it. Why? You just can't have Spike be cool and not have him be demean and not have him demean the girls, make them seem weak. You could see Rarity in his garbles his fist, cutting into ribbons. You could hear her screaming. Rarity. Every pony called him a baby dragon. Baby. That was illusion. A mistake because of his retarded growth. It was nearly as old Twilight was, shy by only 5 or 6 years. He had been in that shell a lot longer. That doesn't determine age. There was a much older. No! It doesn't determine age! Read your Dragonomicon reality check! One day he cuts the press. A tiny flame banked adapted to keep it small and safe. A tiny flame inside him, full of rage and want, saw his ponies, his friends, his Rarity. Oh, gag me with a spoon! His Rarity! His! His! Oh, for sake. You know, I made fun of Spike's little dragon armor thing, but this has proved it. Spike doesn't care about Rarity in this fic as a pony. She's an object. His eyes burned green. What's this noise? He growled. He let go. He did grow a few inches. Hey! Oh, what? You think I'm gonna really laugh at the whole entire Godzilla theme? No way! You got earned that Godzilla theme, Spike! And this fic, you have it. The dragons took a minute from their rampage to run away and skip fear from two dragon lords kicking their asses. Garble cried, wanting a bit of mercy from me, but since I hate his ass, he's not getting it. Flan slipped over a load of wreckage, sneering, laugh echoing. A green pillar of flame went up twice. Spike kicked his butt! Dragon stood going, buzz, whatever. Who cares? Let's move faster. Let's. Who cares? Skip it! And then Spike proceeds to use his flames, and his fire teleports them right to Princess Celestia and Luna. And they're talking about how they used to kick butt and take names, and that's when they show up, and then Spike proceeds to cradle her like a doll! And the only reason why Rarity gets into it is because of his big buffness. Let's see if Nyx is doing anything interesting. I mean, surely Nyx has got to have something interesting, because she's the star of the fic, so Surely she could be awesome, right? I mean, after all, we did all that training for something, right? So surely there must be a scene where Nyx wins. Okay, so let's see. Nyx fires spells. She looks for her friend. She makes them all run away. Good! Nyx is kicking butt. This is what I'm here for. She stood there panting. Yes, I did. I fed him off. Then Annette came over here. Fuck you! And then he proceeds to do some stupid rhyming. And God, this thing is stupid and sexist. Damn it! God, I hate this story.